Hey there, welcome back to my channel where we explore the extraordinary in the ordinary. Before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Let's get started. In previous video, we discussed about grid column and property with few example, and today we are going to discuss similar property grid column start. So this property is used to indicate the column grid line where a grid item starts in a grid layout, and it is a part of the CSS grid layout specification. So we have few possible values with this property grid column start. So in CSS what we can do, this is some class grid column start. Value can be auto, it can be integer, it can be negative integer, it can be span space some integer. Okay, so these are possible values. With this integer and span values, you can also use some grid values, so the area of the grid. For example, if you have a main here in this section or in body, if you have main area, that you can use that main area in your grid value as well, this grid column start value. Okay, with this you can use the span value or span with 3 4. Okay, also you can use some grid area here as well with this span. Okay, so these are possible values and we will create a very basic and simple example to understand how this property works. So first of all, we will create one simple HTML for that. So in HTML, we have one div with class. Let's give it a name wrapper. So this is our container. Okay. In div, so in this wrapper, we have total 5 divs with class 5 boxes, for example, and these 5 boxes. So let me copy this 1 2 3 4 5. Let me update it 1 2 3 4 5, and here also 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, so we have this wrapper container, and in that container we have 5 boxes. So right now nothing for now because we haven't added any CSS here. So this with a wrapper class, first of all we need grid, display grid, because this is grid layout. Okay, so let's add few more CSS here. With this, let's add so before adding any other properties to wrapper, let's try to add this background color with this wrapper as well. So with this wrapper, what we can do, we can add some borders, for example. So border 2 pixel solid, and let's add F76707. Okay, it's kind of orange color. Border radius 5 pixel, and background color, let's give some light color 4E6. Okay, so this is our wrapper. Okay, this looks good. With wrapper we can add a wrapper and div. So we are selecting each and every divs within this wrapper. Okay, so let's add another border. So border radius first 5 pixel. With that we can add 2 pixel solid, and same FFA 94D. So similar color here. Okay, the similar color we are adding here. Okay, with this let's add some background color. So background light color should be good. D8A8. Okay, so this is similar to this color and see how it looks. Let's add padding here, 1 em, and let's add color. So color is, let's give D9480F. Okay, so this looks good, right? So we have these four grids here, but these are not looking, or these are not behaving like grids. To do so, what we can do here with this display grid, you can use grid hyphen template hyphen columns. Repeat 3 1 FR and see how it looks. So now we have total three items here, three columns, and one one column is with one element, one grid. And you can also add grid auto rows 100 pixel. Okay, this looks good, right? So we have this background color with us with this wrapper, right? So let's see how we can deal with that. So with this wrapper we have added this background color, this one, right? And that's why it is showing up here. Okay, no issue. What we can do here now, let's select this box one, class box one, and in box one class let's add few grid properties. Grid hyphen column hyphen start as one. Okay, so this will start this grid from column one. All right, let's add grid hyphen column hyphen and value as 4. Now you will see the difference. When you add this value, this 4, it will cover entire columns. So basically it will take the space and move other grids below that, in simple words. Okay, now with this we can also add grid hyphen row hyphen start value as 1 and grid hyphen row and value as 3. Okay, so now we have this bigger grid item here, box 1. Let's go and select box 2 with class box 2. We can add similar properties here with this box 2. With box 2, grid column start value as 1, and you will see it is starting from column 1. Yeah, that's fine, it is looking fine. Grid hyphen row hyphen start, let's change it to 3. Okay, so this is box 2, and grid hyphen row hyphen and let's make it value 5. And you can see now it is covering two rows here with box 2 because we have given this value as 5, right? So column, so row 1 2 3 4 5, so it will cover entire two rows here. Okay, and basically this is what you have to understand here using grid column start. So let me change it to 2. So once you make it 2, it will make sure that this particular grid item starts from column number 2. right? If you give 3, it will move to column number 3. So this is very useful CSS property when you are dealing with grid layouts and you need to change the look and feel for specific grids. Okay, so that was all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you are looking for more grid CSS properties, you can check out my channel. In previous videos, I have tried to explain few grid properties with examples, so you can have a look. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Stay tuned for my next video and hit the bell icon to get notified. You can leave a comment down below to let me know what you would like to see next. See you in the next video. Bye.